themselves.
But that was always going to happen
And why are
because
you
it is.
gonna don't run it in a fucking warehouse in Newcastle? You're
Yeah.
missing the delivery system's wrong.
Mm,
But they peaked with that fucking World Cup tournament, which was fucking amazing.
yeah. But that, again, it's sometimes it's like sometimes you can have a good idea, you can have a plan or like have something that pulls off. And again, I agree, the World Cup of Wrestling was a fantastic idea that should have been done a long time ago. But again, it's a difference of like when you have the right platform and sometimes it can be the right place at the right time.
Mhm.
Like I've always loved the idea of a interpromotional tournament here in Ireland between the four
Imagine,
kingdoms. It's
imagine.
never going to happen because unfortunately everyone's fucking politicking and doesn't want to
Oh yeah,
be the fourth place in that tournament. I can tell you in my top of my head, I know who would have that win that tournament, and I know who'd get the rub and all the little stories and auxiliaries in between. But no one will fucking agree to that. Like I couldn't buy like book Five Factory to win that tournament because Joker Bray would get pissy. And I wouldn't be able to book ODT to get to win the tournament because Phil Boyd would get pissy. Like no one can fucking win. I always go back to the one of the weird fucking acid like trips that we had once upon a time at Tivoli was fucking Fergal Devitt showing up because he was home for Christmas.
mhm, yeah.
And it's still an acid dream to this respect because that show then ended with fucking Osprey Ricochet and Ricochet literally leaping over like five like sets of human beings. Still don't know how he did it to this day, to be perfectly honest with you, but he did. But Fergal made this kind of like he very much dropped ranks immediately, and it was talking very much about the state of Irish wrestling. Um, and it was a very pointed thing about saying is like, can we all just stop arguing with each other and just try and get some level of common ground and try and keep building on what we have here? And in a weird way, we've learned from what he said, but at the same time, we haven't because we have a half-built cathedral to wrestling here. It's like we have half of it built, and the
There's
other half is being built by someone else, who's reading off a different fucking architect.
there's that message was reiterated,
Mm,
and I am seeing the of people who listened. You know who they are,
mm-hmm.
and you see what they're doing, and the message was received of how people will become better wrestlers and bigger stars,
Yeah.
and you see those people, and there's a very interesting system at the moment. You either latch to OTT
Mm,
or you try hit RCW and Fight Factory and
yeah.
whatever's going on in Ulster, and Hard Knocks. Like you can become a proficient professional wrestler without OTT.
Yes. Which is
Um,
which I think is a good thing to see.
you
Yeah.
can, and where you see the likes of I would love to have access to it. Martina's doing great work at the
Yeah.
moment. I
But she's
don't
a
even.
massive loss to the scene. Like that baffles me to this day. I'm sure I know there's absolutely mitigating circumstances to it, and it's not like we're not. There's no, as a word, there isn't a full story being told there.
Mhm.
But like the stuff that she's doing in the UK can be done over here. It's
Yep.
so that there isn't necessarily an urgency or a want to do it, and that kind of disappoints me a little bit.
Um, I think the stagnant nature of OTT is down to exactly that.
Mm,
Um, there's only so many times we could listen to Castada. You know,
yeah,
I
but this is where you change the gimmick. This is
there
where
are
you
more.
roll a new character.
There's more fucking session mod t-shirts in this house than I think than anyone has ever. We are
Mm,
we are on her side. But I
yeah.
can just see where I was going. "Oh, fucking Martina."
Yeah, but that's because the characters run again. There has to be a conscious decision to try and push the boat out and do something different and catch a flame and try something else.
There was
Martina
potential
heel
there.
turn's been done in the UK when it should
Yeah,
be done over here, in my
yeah.
opinion,
Oh,
because it's
And
our house.
Martina. Oh God, I fancy booked it myself. You didn't even have to take bumps. You just could have come out, cut a promo, and then you fucking have Raven in the fucking corner like fucking Sting, and it just was ready. And you could have fed a couple of. I wanted to see anything you can do. I can do better. Raven
Yeah,
and Martina, and just run them up the card parallel, and it would have made money. It would have made money, and it
I
would have
will.
made stars.
my fancy booking would be that Martina would have been threatened by Nita Vaughn because she was the one up. She's
Yeah.
the one that's really got away from OTT, and that also annoys the fuck out of me. Is that there's there's a lot more people missing in the like there's voids in the Irish wrestling sphere where if OTT was on their marks and they had somewhere to go, or they had they were able to put on shows regularly enough, they'd be there front and center.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
again,
they
it's
were
that kind of
never.
aspect of
That's the fucking. That's just the ugly thing. A woman is never gonna be front and center for OTT.
and that to me is the biggest problem
Um,
because like again, I think this the skill of a good promoter is recognizing who the top drawer is, and if it happens to be a woman, that's your top draw. That's just fucking roll with it. If your top drawers in this country are all women, which at a time, in my opinion, there were, because it would have been Martina, Debbie Keitel, Raven Creed, and Anita Vaughn. Build a show around them.
they
Just do what you
the
have to
the
do.
the power couple of Irish wrestling that never was LJ Cleary and Valkyrie. How the
Neither of them
fuck?
got the top draw
How
in
the
OTT.
fuck? I know Valkyrie got a bit of a run, but not to the fucking extent that she should have.
Yeah,
And how do you miss the fucking boat on LJ Cleary? Like,
yeah.
and who's to say where it goes? And it's fucking all lovely and dozy. But like, I can
Mm,
just see where there's just the like, I like it becomes work then.
yeah.
And I imagine I look at my job and I look at the people who are in charge of my job,
Mm,
and I go, all right, I understand it. I understand
mm,
it because then it becomes work. But the difference being one person's work is other people's hobby.
yeah.
There's only one person who's whose job. I know there's a couple of
Yeah,
people
yeah.
on staff, um, but like that VOD quality is still. Macklin's a fucking weapon.
Mm,
Like the level of production that is involved in that
mm,
is fucking brilliant, and it's not getting used well enough. And there are other heads floating around that might make it there,
mm.
but I can just see where there was a there was a brief moment there where there was an invigoration behind the scenes, which has
Mm,
since fizzled out. Now, have I
yeah.
sidestepped that enough?
No,
Um,
I think you're right. Again,
but
like we've gone
there
through
was
it
a
as to why that's happened as well.
there was a there was something that I saw heated and peaked, and now hasn't caught again, and now there is I believe an accident
Mm,
where I see the future of OTT is it with Renzo and Bullet.
yeah.
They're your two, because it got hot and it got a real fucking reaction of an
Mm,
angle that everybody knew was coming, and they're running promos on it now, so they
yeah.
fucking get it. They get it, and it's fucking stupid because I'm just not watching, which is fucking and part of me wants that and doesn't want that at the same time because I'm at the point in my watching where I want to get involved and I can't get involved for about a year, so I just fucking can't. And it's like it's like standing outside looking at your dinner. Like it's like I
Mm,
know I am this fucking close to being able to, achieve something potentially for myself. And I'm like, I don't have the time.
mm,
I don't have the time. I have to commit to this. I'm gonna be having a new kid who's potentially gonna have very serious health issues, and I need to just fucking focus on that for now.
yeah.
And then if it goes well, great. And if not, I can always ponder and wonder what was. But
Exactly.
it's just something that I can see where there are there's such good stuff happening that I'm not even seeing. So I even to the point where my availability to comment on what's currently happening,
Mm,
it's now waning.
yeah.
It's just slowly but surely I'm going, and I can just see it. I can just see it slowly drifting away where Sarah is committed now to, hey, I'm gonna have
Mm,
the kid, and she's gonna be the person going to OTT.
That's
She's
cool.
gonna be the person
Yeah.
going to the shows.
She's your eyes and ears on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's gonna be going, and I can just see it where it's just like, oh, there's a changing of the guard even in Maxwell House.
Yeah.
There's just
Like
something that it's just like, oh, that's fucking cool.
yeah.
I'm far more interested in rolling dice, and doing that type of thing at the moment, where
Yeah.
it's just like, man, a bit of me feels dirty that I'm cheating on wrestling with Dungeons and Dragons, and it's just something that I can just see where it's like, if I was able to have all my hobbies at the same time, then I'd have no time for anything else.
Yeah.
Um, so it's something that I like. Even I'm now choosing to have my work be my focus for a lot of things.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm actually gonna lean into my job, and I'm gonna be a job guy.
Job guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna be about my job. As opposed to, and my hobbies are actually, whereas my hobbies and my interests have been my main focus and driving force of everything I do. Now I'm like, oh, I kind of need to make my job more important and my family more important. Oh shit, I'm middle-aged. Fuck.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to the. We have a club. We meet every
Yeah,
Thursday.
it's something that it just happens so casually where I can see
Mm.
like opportunities and potential to do things, and I'm like, and I'm ready. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready through the grace of the dojo.
Mm.
I've gotten there. And the semblance of it just means me throwing up a YouTube video every week. That's
Yeah.
what all of that has led to. And I can just see where I now want to be the person who champions the people who can.
Mm.
For me. Please.
Yeah.
Here's an idea for you. Here, can you try this? Please do that for me and report back, because I'm fucking stuck. I'm stuck on dry land here. You can go
Yeah.
and wage and pirate and go be the adventurer. And tell me, was it good? Like, I just, because I'm now looking at, okay, now I have a 3-year-old, and that 3-year-old, when the next one is 3, I will then have a 6 and a 3-year-old. Sorry, kids, Daddy has to go to Tullamore to do commentary for wrestling. You know,
Let's stop at Tullamore. Just like it's like, sorry, my children, but Tullamore calls for me,
I wouldn't
and
mind.
this time it's not the whiskey.
I know far too many people there for that even to be a joke. So many humans. Decent, hardworking, lovely folk. But I can just see, like, it's just something that's like, oh, now I get to. Now it's like I needed to make a choice of like where I'm. And I look. Have you had new projects developed a year ago? I'd have been down your fucking throat, going, "Yay,
Take
motherfucker!"
a dinner first, Brian, for a
Exactly.
start.
But like, so much so, and I'm like, that looks fun. It's like the Jack Sparrow thing. I wave at them as they go by. I'm like, missed that.
What you're like, I think what you're really kind of describing, you're basically in dad jail for a year. Like that's what that is. So you're basically
So far, yeah, so
yeah.
far.
That's
But I
I
can
mean, like
just,
again, as someone who doesn't have any children and no idea if that's ever going to be on the horizon for us. I am aware of these intentions. I know that there will be a probation period, and I know that there is visitation hours, and I knowing friends and all that now that are also having children as well. Like
but having
the
to,
the sheer upheaval for a year or two while this like spewing ball of cells grows in front of you, it's fucking terrifying. That's that is the luxury of something that I can say, knowing that I don't have that predicament at the moment.
it's and that I see it because I saw my parents do it, and it's something that I see a lot of people do where they're half in and half out.
Yeah,
And without getting too serious, I know what it means to have a family member be half in and half out. I know what that's like. And I don't want to do that. I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
be
No, I
like
understand
that.
that.
And it just means that while I go full in on family life, I have to then go, oh, well, I know naturally that's just going to take me away from other things.
Yeah, you just don't have the time. And like I say, you should be put, and again, it's like formative years as well.
Yeah.
Like you put the work in now so that you're not gonna like,
Yep.
have problems down the line. It's
Well,
fucking common sense.
it's something that it's like, it's not even as designed as that, but I did have a moment where the lightning bolt hit me and I went, oh, nah, my dad.
Hmm.
And I like this jersey.
Yeah.
It fits, it does fit me. And it's something that it's like, now I get to look at our hobbies
Yeah.
with a real fucking reverence of, I I was gonna watch wrestling tonight. I was gonna
Hmm.
turn on Raw, and I just went, yeah, my time's too fucking precious for a shit show.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
time
Yeah.
is too fucking precious. I cannot waste
Hmm.
3 hours a night on something that's a bit fucking crap.
That's the
Like,
fucking problem as well, is that like everything is so fucking long nowadays. It's like everything like 3 hour Smackdown sounds like a fucking Geneva Convention violation.
that's that's design wise is great for me. Ethan goes to bed in and around 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. In bed,
Mm,
happy days. I get a little bit of dopamine, carry it on to me next day. That sounds like the perfect system. But
yeah.
the availability is not. There's nothing more tasty than missing the last sausage at the deli.
Mm,
Because next week you're gonna really enjoy that breakfast roll.
yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
something about that where Ethan went back to crash this week.
Mm.
I sat in my living room ready to go to work from home, and I went, huh, I can stand up unimpeded by a monster. Look around you. No one is peeing on the floor.
No messes have
How
been made in the last 5 minutes.
that have not been caused by myself. There
Yes.
is something that is like, I have such a limited window now. I have a
Mm,
lot of shit to do. I got dad stuff to do. Ethan's gonna be going to school next year.
mm.
I'm just like, and hopefully he fucking gets into wrestling and I get to go to all the wrestling shows when he's old enough to go to the wrestling shows all the time. That's really good. Thank you very much.
Will into existence, light some candles.
But he could turn around and not be into it, or he could start training. Like, that could be fucking deadly. There's me manager position fucking opening up there.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Um, but like, what? Oh, talk about a fucking gimmick. I know they kind of did an OTT with the mammy thing, but like, the overbearing father who could never be a wrestler, who puts all his fucking onus on his. That's a great fucking.
You were a fan of the Fast Show,
Yeah,
the competitive dad that Simon Day used to play.
like, we're on to something.
Yeah. It was like,
Um,
right, that's it. No, you lost. That's it. Fair fight. That's it. Well done, everyone. It's like he's just playing tennis and he's doing the whole like this is the warm down little stride as he like just beats his two 5-year-old children at tennis.
yeah, like, when do you tell him? It's so much so. I'm just I'm it's far away. I hope Ethan still thinks I'm great, so let's keep it that way. Um, but I'm great at everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I hung a picture on the wall the other day, and Ethan went, "Wow, Daddy!" I'm like, "Thanks, kid. I needed that." And then there's lads building, and I'm like, "Don't look at them, son. They're far more impressive than me."
Yeah, exactly. Let the
Yeah,
men do the work.
they may be able to build and have broad shoulders, but I'll read the Three Little Pigs like fucking nobody's business.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
not
Different
gonna,
skill sets for
they're
different people.
not gonna take that title from me. There's, but like,
That
it's
is if you
just
find one of the builders has an excellent reading voice and you're there and hey, moving on.
technically, yeah, because they're all from the north. So yeah, kind of.
Oh,
If you're
they
into
got the
that, if you're
yeah.
into it, then I'm bet. Um, but like, there's a great there's a great paradox in, I get to do less of everything, but
Yeah.
more of everything at the same time. Because
Yeah.
I have the eyes of innocence. I have this little pure, untapped
Yeah.
drug of a child who is
Mm.
just everything is great and lovely and wonderful, or complete chaos. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
is boring. Nothing, no wrestling show can amount to the level of passion that I have experienced trying to make a 3-year-old go to the toilet. You can keep your Devlin, you can keep your Star, keep your Walter, keep your fucking Be Cool. I've got Ethan, don't fucking want to go to the potty Maxwell. You want to talk about a fucking heel turn? And then afterwards,
Are you saying Brian he won't do the jobby?
too much. Too much of it. Too much. He's the fucking job squad. It's the problem. Just not doing it in the ring. There's and then the face turn.
Hmm.
Master of the fucking face turn.
Hmm.
Master. Drive him the fucking well, and then just walks over and just pat. I'm like, fuck, we're bought and sold.
Yeah, he's got you wrapped around his finger.
Bought and sold. Dinner time.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Dinner time. Chili and
Yeah.
rice.
Mm.
Chili con carne and rice. And he was eating it. And then he just looked at me and went. Just looked at it and looked at me, and I could just see the wheels going, and I'm like, and this a little crooked fucking smile perked up the corner of his mouth, and I just went, oh, what's in store now?
Mm-hmm.
And there's just these cold moments where time stops,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, kid. It's like a fucking Wild West movie. You stand up. He's holding a spoon. I'm holding a spoon. It's like, what do you got? What's your next move? And you can't keep your fucking fight forever.
Yeah, I'd like to see John Ryan do a take on that now. That'd be interesting. All right, yeah. So seeing that we have spent like the entire night, like, you know, kind of lamenting our lost love of wrestling, let's end our session with like hypothetical. What's one thing you've really been you were liking about wrestling right now? Just one thing, just one thing to sign off our night's work.
For every bit of tarmacked mundanity, there are higher peaks of brilliance available now than there ever have been.
I like that. My one is that the Royal Rumble is in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be able to get pissed watching it and then go home and sleep by 10 o'clock. That is what I'm looking forward to in the in wrestling at the moment.
Say what you want
The
about
Royal Rumble at a sociable time, Brian.
Say what you want about corporate greed. It's efficient.
When it's in our time zone, yes. Otherwise, it can go fuck itself.